Good afternoon and welcome to day 30 of our Lenten journey. My name is Padre Caldwell and I'm the Senior Chaplain to 104 Theatre Sustainment Brigade. Today's video is recorded here in the church in South Cerney on the theme of priorities. So, as you can see, the church is behind me, a beautiful building indeed. I've now been in my current post for just over 2 months. And this afternoon I spent some time doing what I do in each of my roles once I get to kind of the 2-month stage. And that is to spend some time focusing on what my priorities are for this particular role. Everyone will tell you about what your priorities should be. And it's important to listen to that and to take that on board. My current role, there's many different kind of competing priorities. And I always like to take some time away from the busyness of the week. Once I get to sort of kind of the 4 to 6 week stage, just to spend some time to reflect on what I have done, to reflect on the conversations that I've had with people, to really work out what are the true priorities for this particular role that I am in. And then in light of those reflections and discussions, to make it a priority to engage with those things that matter most. And of course, for a chaplain, the people are always the priority. Spending contact time with people, to care for them, to look after them, is an absolute top priority. So in what I've done this afternoon is to identify some key areas that are an absolute priority to make sure that I do on a regular basis, but also to recalibrate a few things, to maybe think, okay, I've been here a while, I've got to know and understand how things work, and maybe a few things I'd like to spend a wee bit more time on, maybe some things a wee bit less time on. But the important thing is to know that which is important. For a chaplain, it's always spending time with people. So how do I reschedule my day to make sure that maybe I do some of the admin later in the afternoon, or maybe first thing earlier in the morning, just so that we can maximise time with people. In terms of my own leadership, I really feel that it is quite important that I know what my priorities are, so that I can then schedule and arrange my day around those things that matter most. And for me, the people, caring for the Army's people is what matters most. And sometimes then when I have to make judgment calls about how I spend my time, doing the things I might like to do, want to do, whatever it may happen to be, knowing that as long as it adds value to people, knowing that in some way, as long as it adds value to caring for the Army's people, that people have a benefit from it, then I think that's okay. It's about knowing that that is my priority and arranging my day, my week, my month, and my commitments around my priorities. And my priority is the people. I believe a good leader will know within themselves that which is important. They will know their priorities. They will schedule their time around those priorities. Yes, they'll make time for things that are nice to do and all the rest of it and things they want to do. But they will still know what their priorities are. They will arrange their day around the priorities and make sure that they deliver them. Friends, maybe today you might have a bit of a think about what your priorities are and perhaps potentially rearrange your day to make sure that you make the most of those priorities. That's all from me for today, folks. Please stay tuned for tomorrow's video.